ucchṛṅkhalāpyākṛtikā sthitirdhīrasya rājate natu saṃspṛhacittasya śāntirmūḍhasya kṛtrimā. The conduct of the wise one, which is unrestricted by any motive, the conduct of the wise one shines, being spontaneous, that is, free from pretence, but not the deliberate calmness of the foolish whose mind is attached. In simpler terms, the verse says, wise one his actions are unrestricted by any motive, and therefore he shines, and his acts also shine because they are free from any pretence and they are spontaneous. Whereas the conduct of a normal jiva called foolish here, even though he may appear to be calm deliberately, because his mind is attached, so his conduct does not shine. It is not spontaneous. So let us take up a jiva. A jiva, unenlightened jiva. He may appear to be calm, composed. He may sometimes maintain silence. He may talk in very low voice. He may keep smiling. His eyes may be closed sometimes at holy places. While most of the above, if not all, most of them are deliberate efforts to show to the world that he is a pious, composed person. Still, inside, his mind may not be in his total control, because he is not free from attachment or desires. He himself, in the initial stages in the ear, southern, in the center, was in white and white, appearing to be pure and free, to be a true devotee, following Sai's ideals, but was inwardly attached to many things. With such pretence and false projection, one can deceive the outside world many times, but can never be in unrestricted freedom. He his acts do not shine by themselves. Now about the acts of a jnani. A jnani is totally free, spontaneous in all his acts. He may be in the Himalayas or in the society. He may be surrounded by people. He may be decked in rags like a sadhu, or appear in grand kingly attire, Janaka being the example for this. He does not deliberate as to what to do, how to act, etc. He acts moment to moment, deals with whatever comes to him spontaneously. Sometimes looking at him, people may say, "Oh, he is just like us." Or sometimes they may say, he appears to be an abnormal person. Looking at the way he is smiling to himself, nodding his head, looking at nothing, gaze vacant. While seated in the center in a bhajan, anyone looking at him may conclude that he is quite abnormal. He does not know what happens to him. He does not know how to pretend to be a calm, composed, normal person, singing and clapping normally. The beauty about him, a wise man of wisdom, is his inner freedom, inner state. Only those who are very close to him or follow him are aware of his state, or any other realized jnani can only know the state of a man of wisdom. Now let's look at the commentary. A man of realization is contrasted here with the ignorant fool whose mind is full of passions and desires, and yet for a show he suppresses them all and externally exhibits a false attitude of an artificial calmness. Such false pretenses become terrible milestones tied to weigh down the neck of a seeker. No seeker should feel satisfied with such pretenses. True peace can come only in the direct experience of self, reached through right knowledge, with which we end our ego. Whereas the liberated one has in him no more any urge to fulfill his happiness through sense gratifications. He has no desires. He lives a spontaneous and natural life, unrestricted and free, ever rooted in the experience divine, and therefore shines in the effulgence of his inner peace and enlightenment. Unquote. Hari Om.